Yo, Jeff here. Welcome to the channel. We got UFC Atlanta coming up tomorrow, and I got a few bets placed down. Now, let me do a recap of the last week. I'm doing awful. I'm doing absolutely terrible right now. Let's see, I lost 3.5 on UFC 316. Then I lost a little over 3 on PFL last night. And I feel like some of these I have pretty good, decent reads, but it just doesn't quite go my way. Like last night on PFL, I thought Berkamov was winning that fight, and if he just would have lasted another 4 minutes before getting choked out, I would have won that one. And then Thad Jean got a decision against Jason Jackson in what was a very close fight. It was tough to score. I probably would have went Thad Jean, but it was just a close one. So I'm barely losing. But for the year, I'm just getting destroyed. I'm minus 24.2 for the year. But hey, I'm still fucking here. I'm going to ride this shitstorm out, riding this thing until the motherfucking wheels fall off. And hey, if you tune in, I figure if anyone's tuning into this, they're not tuning in for betting advice. They're kind of wanting to see the shit show, or maybe you're just rooting for me to turn it all around. I hope it's the latter. Anyways, that's the recap. Let's get into all my bets. So here's all my money line bets. First up, I've got a 2-leg parlay. Got Ricky Simone and Thug Rose money lines put together, minus 145. Got 1.5 units on it. I really think these two can come through. I really think Simone should win that fight. And I really think Thug Rose should win if she fights smart and doesn't have a bad game plan. But you just never know with Thug Rose sometimes. But I think skill for skill, she should win that fight. So I got them paired up together. I do think they'll both win. I just don't really know how they're going to win. So then moving on, I got my underdogs. I've got Cody Garbrandt money line. Like I said, I still think he has flashes of brilliance that we see sometimes, and I believe this is going to be one of them times that we can see it. And then I got the Paul Craig money line. If you watch my other video, I'm just not sold on Bellato. He's easy to hit. He's almost been finished in both his last 2 fights, and Paul Craig has beat some big names. I know he hasn't done that great lately, but I think Paul Craig can potentially get a W. I think he's worth taking a crack on, especially at plus 310. I got 0.45 on both of those underdogs. And then I got them paired up in a 2-leg parlay, Garbrandt and Paul Craig, plus 1,008. I got 0.1 on it, and that's if both these underdogs come through, I'll get a nice little, just a nice little sprinkle payout. So that's all the money lines. I'm going to get into all the prop bets that I've got down. Here's all my prop bets. Starting off with the 2-leg parlay, we got Jamie Lynn Horth and Vanessa Demopoulos, the fight going the distance. And then we got Phil Rowe and Anglusa, the fight going the distance. Yeah, these are just 2 fights that seem almost guaranteed to go the distance. And I got them both together at minus 123. I got a 1.25 unit on it. I feel really good about those fights going the distance. Lusa, he is a decision machine, and the women, both of them go to a lot of decisions, so this should be a good bet. Up next, we've got Mansour Abdul Malik, round 1 finish. And if Cody Brundage fights how he normally fights, I think Malik is going to smash him with the quickness. So I'm kind of hoping that happens. I'm hoping Brundage doesn't think he's going to just be all of a sudden a super smart technical fighter with a great game plan. I hope he just does what he normally does, and then Malik just gets that quick finish. I got that at plus 100. I got 0.7 on it. And then I got Edmund Shabazian, KO. If Edmund Shabazian's going to win, I believe it's going to be by a KO. He's got it at plus 120, and I got 0.6 on that. So I've got them 2 paired together. This is what I like to do. If you watch my stuff, I like to put my stuff into parlays. So I've got Malik round 1 finish and Shabazian KO both together at plus 340, and I got 1/4 unit on it. So for the entire event, I've got 5.3 at stake, and if everything comes through, I'm going to get 12.7 back, which that would end up being a pretty good return for the event if everything comes through. As you can see, I've been on quite a losing streak. I thought I was turning things around, and then it just came back with a vengeance. I'm getting out of this red. I'm getting back into the green, and I'm hoping it all starts with UFC Atlanta. Hey, if you watch this video, I appreciate you. If you want to give a like or subscribe, I would appreciate that too. It's all good either way. That's it for me. Until next time.